of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Leading the Kansas City sideline, future Hall of Famer Andy Reid. These guys off to the kind of start they needed this season. They're 3-1 thus far. Running the show across the field, the head coach of the Jaguars. The guys having trouble getting out of this rut, Brock. Hoping a return home is going to be just what the doctor ordered. Kate Scott's joined by my partner Brock Heward. It's going to be Logan Cook to get us started. And we're off and running from Everbank. Xavier Worthy now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And leading them as he always does, the quarterback seeking his 4th consecutive Super Bowl appearance and a 4th Super Bowl title. It's Patrick Mahomes.
I think we could give them a pass from last week because they still found a way to win. And that's the ultimate job of the quarterback. Those interceptions, that's not what we're used to seeing out of him week to week. 2 touchdowns, though. That's the ball he wants to hit each and every time out. And when he gets there, usually good things follow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. And that one falls incomplete. So it would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. 3rd down now, Jaguars going nickel.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll air it out on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, I'm flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. They're brought out by the 5th-year man out of Clemson. Hard to believe it's year 5, isn't it, Brock? Former #1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence.
There were times, I'll be honest with you, Kate, that I wish I played baseball. Because you have a bad outing, like this QB did last week with 3 touchdowns, a couple interceptions. In baseball, you get to play the next day. You get to flush it right away. He's had to sit on it all week long, and you know he wants to rectify it here.
Short pass brought in. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Jaguars into punt formation. Chiefs have Xavier Worthy out for the return. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. Fair catch signaled for and made at the 32-yard line. The Chiefs sending their offense out for the 2nd time this game. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. 1st down now, ball at the 33. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He logs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Cut at the 20-yard line. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
A gain of 47 on the play. And a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. A gain of 47 yards. And a 1st down, Chiefs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he'll go down here at the 16.
The positive of that effort, you didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
At the Jaguars 16-yard
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Brought in. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
It's a gain of
Sure
8.
seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
Mahomes. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Incomplete. Leads to second and goal.
Here's Mahomes. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs go up 6-0 here in the first.
Touchdown, Chiefs.
They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jaguars nothing.
Butker on now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Second drive coming up for the Jacksonville offense. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and
Last
9.
run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. They go play action. Lawrence. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contest. So after the incompletion, still at that 40-yard line for second and 10.
Brings up second and 10.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. Hits some space around midfield. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40.
It's a gain of
They got 21 yards on the play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Throwing the out route complete. And they bring him down around the 34. Offensive line, this is second and 4.
Brings up second and 4 at the Chiefs' 34-yard line.
From the gun, Etienne gets it. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's another Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They go right back to Etienne. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Coverage defensively by Trent McDuffie.
Third and long. They're going to throw. And no place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. And they come up big on third down there with the send.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge. There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
Facing fourth down, the Jags electing to send out Cam Little for this field goal try. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. Little knocks it through, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Worthy now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Pistol now for Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. After the incompletion, still at the 38. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It's 3rd down.
3rd down. It's Mahomes. He finds Worthy, complete. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. They gain 11 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
First down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 49.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. He dodged the tackle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Completed over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Play action, Mahomes.
Chiefs.
Has it at the 7. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
16 more yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
From the red zone now.
1st down.
And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get 6 more on their early advantage. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs drive their lead to 11. Now one of the Chiefs in some pain out there, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's helped by the trainers. Butker on now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. On play action now, Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
It's now third down.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. The scoreboard reads 14-3. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They'll need something big here to start out. It's third and long. Here he goes, third and long. Lawrence is hit. The ball is loose. This is picked up by the Chiefs. And they will take over right near the goal line after that fumble.
Hey, I get it, Kate. Third down, you're doing all you can to try to stay on the field. But unfortunately, poor ball security loosens his hold on it, and the defense knocks it free. Instead of facing fourth down, even better, that defense is off the field completely.
The Chiefs offense set to take over again. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Makes the catch, and that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grow their lead off the turnover. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just a sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs push their lead to 18.
Jaguars 3.
Butker on now to kick this one away.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Bayshul and Tootin now on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10. On the ground to begin this drive with Etienne. Escapes a defender. Shoots another one. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. On first and 10, here's Lawrence. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up.
Brings up second.
Lawrence working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Yards. That's good for a Jaguars first down.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And he's going to be contained after a modest gain to the 31. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground.
1 yard gain. Brings up second.
On second down, it's Etienne. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
By Leo Chanel.
Third and long for him here. He's got a man left. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Facing fourth down, the Jags electing to send out Cam Little for this field goal try. He was good on his first attempt and his second from a little over 45 here. Little knocks it through. And that lowers the deficit to 15.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
On now is Cook to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. Things going well so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. Andy Reid getting his Chiefs offense ready to go for a new series. And like most all of this season, partner, these guys have been absolutely lethal inside the red zone. Again here in this one.
And as a team, you just love because you spend a lot of time in practice, in planning and scripting for success. Can't script it any better so far.
And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
A gain of 10 yards.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the
Putting the tight end in motion. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. At the same spot after the incompletion. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down and 15 yards.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Another throw for Mahomes. He gets it to Rice. And they get this down to the 28. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs 1st down. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Kansas City.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up
from the gun, it's Mahomes. And he'll go down here at the 16. All set now, 1st and 10.
A 7-yard gain. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Working inside the red zone. Finds him over the middle. And he drives this forward to the 6.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
2nd down, looking for options. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs make it a 3-possession game.
Chiefs.
And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a 2nd half to match this one. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs grow the lead now to 22 points.
Jaguars 6.
Butker on now to kick this one away.
For Kansas City.
Tootin now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Lawrence to throw it. Here comes the screen for Etienne. Gets up the edge to the 35. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
And the Jaguars
Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I've got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Following the sack, needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And he sure came his all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be 3rd down. Out of the gun, Lawrence. He finds Brown right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
They'll send Logan Cook out again for the punt. And this will be his second effort of the contest. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. He gives it Pacheco to start the drive. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
To the air, Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Kansas City
Shotgun
Chiefs.
snap, they'll throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25.
A gain of 15 yards.
Tight end going in motion here.
That's another
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner.
First down.
Hang with us. More football coming up from
1st and
Everbank.
10 at the
Bringing the
26-yard
offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. Completed to his running back. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
From the red zone now. This one's caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
At the 8-yard line.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Well, Brock, I think you and I both saw that one coming together from up here, and it became clear pretty quickly that if they got things going, that one could go the distance.
Yeah, the 6 points earned on any screen pass touchdown. I'd give half a point to the sell job of a quarterback, half a point to the effort of the running back, but 5 of those points to the big guys in front of them. They're the most important ones out there on that play, and in the best of times, they clear lane for a touchdown just like that one.
Butker on now to kick this one away.
For Kansas City.
Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Lawrence working from the gun. Able to find Strange here. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up
now Lawrence. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 4 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 11.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Jacksonville in punt formation. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line. The Chiefs are headed out, and we'll see Isaiah Pacheco. And they've gone to him as a receiver to complement his presence in the backfield, Brock, to some good early results. New set of downs for him from the 31. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Shoves him off. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
And the Kansas City Chiefs.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen here, and you never know what you're going to get in the NFL. Sometimes it goes down to the wire. Other times, it's blowout city, like what this game is shaping up to be. But hey, anything can happen, so let's go to the second half. Send it back out to our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. Here's hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3. Jukes away from one. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Lawrence. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. So now here's 3rd and 5.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Lawrence throwing here. Dumped off to his running back. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
They'll bring out the punter here. And he's been getting all of it every time out. And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. The Chiefs are headed out, and we'll see Isaiah Pacheco. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Finds the in route complete. And this is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. Stops by Foye Oluoku.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down. It's Mahomes. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete.
You know, Kit, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Has some daylight through the 40. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
At the 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Got a man. It's Thomas. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Number 7, Brian Thomas Jr. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. Now look underneath here for ETN. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We've set it down from 37.
7-yard gain. That's good for a Jaguars first down.
Here's ETN on first down. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Chiefs' 35.
ETN again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Here comes the screen for ETN. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short. Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. On 4th down, here's Lawrence. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line. Hauled down by Andrew Winger.
2nd and 6 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing the out route, complete. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Running left with Pacheco. Give him a couple on that carry. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
A 2nd down run by Pacheco. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
3rd and 5.
Motion the tight end over. 3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. Got a man, and Kelsey has it. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
First down. A gain of 14. First down, Chiefs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Finds his favorite target again. It's Worthy. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 6. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down.
Mahomes sacked. Trayvon Walker on the stop. It's 2nd
Throwing
down.
is Mahomes. Short pass brought in. Well, he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and goal, Kansas City.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs keeping the pedal forward and adding 6 more. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. Butker to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs grow their lead yet again.
Jaguars 6.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. They go play action. Lawrence. He gets this one to Strange. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Lawrence now off the play action. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
I don't mind that play action shot at all, Kate, especially in this circumstance. The only problem is I think that defensive coordinator was thinking the way the offensive coordinator was, as they defended that pretty darn well.
And he won't get back to the line, Bronk. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
That's one of those situations where if you're going to call that play, you better execute it. Because if it works, well, you're a genius. But one little thing gets off, a little bit of penetration, you don't seal the edge, well, you're punting, and that play goes right out the window.
Fair catch, hauled in at the 18-yard line. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 17-yard line.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He was Rice with yet another one. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Chiefs 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
And the 1st down, Chiefs.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
7 more yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs 1st down.
A give right side. Here's Pacheco. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs 1st down.
It's Pacheco again. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that 1st down carry.
He's tackled at the
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Right back to Pacheco. And they're going to stop him after a 4-yard gain. That means 1st and goal is coming up.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Goal at the 2.
In the gun, it's Hunt. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
They run with Pacheco. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs continue adding to an insurmountable lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Tootin now on the return. Shoves one away. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. They'll give this up the middle to Etienne. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
The 26-yard line.
Lawrence working from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets it up to the 35, but this is short. 3rd down coming up.
A gain of 9 brings us 3rd.
That play straight ahead. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll send out the punting unit. He brushed him off with ease. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Left side, it's caught by Rice. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Hits him on the out route. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Personal foul. Roughing a kicker. Defense.
Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a 1st down. Running it after the penalty. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Following the play, one of the Jaguars in some distress as they hurry the medical staff out to look at him. First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. On the carry, it's Pacheco. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. First down from the 41.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now a handoff for Pacheco. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
7 brings up 2nd and 3.
They send one of the tight ends in motion right. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game. Offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. They'll run here following the penalty. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. Matt Ariza, the one to send it away. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. First and 10, it's Lawrence. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
16 yards. And the Jaguars
continuing to move past the 45. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
15 yards.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's 3rd down now.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. They go right back to Etienne. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Out of the gun, Lawrence has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
2nd and 1 at the Chiefs' 17-yard line.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down. All right, here we go. They nearly gave it away on the pick, but the offense still out there, and they're looking for 6. They're going to try with Etienne. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. That's good for a couple of yards. And the 4th down call pays off as they'll move the chains.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
One final shot here. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars putting up points in a game decided. So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but 0 effect on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week. Like you said, they lose whether that's scored or not, but coach will always emphasize effort on the field. Reaching that end zone to end an already decided game, that is effort with a capital E.
So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And we didn't need to reach the closing stages of the game for this one to be over. They had things decided and fans heading for those exits well before the clock reached zeros here in the 4th. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.